Hello. Alright, let's get straight into it. Starting YouTube while working a full-time job sounds like juggling fire while riding a unicycle, am I right? I get it. You're clocking in 8 hours a day, dealing with meetings, deadlines, and co-workers who reply all when they really shouldn't. And then somehow you're supposed to come home, flip on the camera and create amazing content. But the thing is, it is possible. Not only that, it's also a huge opportunity. You don't need to quit your job and you don't need 24 hours a day to build a killer channel. If I were starting YouTube while working full-time, these are the exact steps I would follow to make it work without burning out or losing my mind. First things first. You've got limited time, so you need to pick a niche that works with your schedule, not against it. Let me give you an example. If your full-time job keeps you busy 9 to 5, you probably don't have the bandwidth to create high production travel vlogs that requires you to be out there every weekend. But if your passion is gaming or personal finance, you can create content from your own space without sacrificing too much time. The key is finding a niche that aligns with your interests but also fits your lifestyle. Ask yourself, what's something I can talk about endlessly that doesn't require me to overhaul my entire life? The more your content integrates seamlessly into your day-to-day, the easier it will be to stay consistent. Now, when you're working full-time, your time is your most valuable asset. So you need a plan, a roadmap that lets you create consistently without feeling overwhelmed. If I were starting today, I would aim for one high-quality video per week. Not 2, not 3, just 1. Why? Well, because when you're strapped for time, trying to do too much is a recipe for burnout. And also, when I say high quality, I don't mean high production videos. I mean creating videos that are high in value. It doesn't have to be well edited, but it needs to be packed full of useful information for your viewers. So what you can do is start by outlining your content ideas for the next month, but keep them simple and valuable. For example, instead of the ultimate guide to investing, try 3 quick investing tips for beginners. Smaller, focused topics are easier to tackle and often perform better because they address specific viewer needs. Alright, let's be real here for a second. After a long day at work, the last thing you want to do is set up your camera and record. And that's why batch filming can be a game changer. Here's how it works. Dedicate one weekend day or spare one night after work to film multiple videos. Block out a couple of hours, say 2 to 4 hours, prepare your scripts or talking points in advance, and record 2 to 3 videos in one session. If you want to reduce the number of takes and speed up your recording, get yourself a teleprompter. It cuts recording time by half. Then you use another day to do video editing, which requires a lot of focus and energy. This way, you're not scrambling to create content during the week when your energy levels are at 0. Batching keeps you ahead of schedule and ensures you always have content ready to go, even if your week gets chaotic. Now, of course, time management isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. And on YouTube, that means streamlining your workflow wherever possible. For starters, use templates. Have a go-to template for your video intros, thumbnails, and descriptions. It will save you hours of work every week. This is also one of the reasons why my thumbnails stay about the same all the time. Also, consider investing in tools that simplify the process, like editing software with drag and drop features, or maybe AI tools that can help make you more efficient. And don't be afraid to outsource when it makes sense. And if you have the budget, of course. If editing eats up too much of your time, consider hiring an editor on platforms like Fiverr. Yes, it's an investment, but if you're serious about this, then this needs to be in your plan because your time is precious. Okay, here's something most people overlook. Your full-time job can actually help your YouTube channel. Let's say you work in marketing, and just like that, you've got a built-in niche. Why not create content sharing your expertise? Or maybe you're a teacher, an engineer, or a nurse. Whatever your profession is, there's an audience out there hungry for insights from someone with real-world experience. And even if your job isn't directly related to your niche, you can still use it as inspiration. For example, sharing productivity hacks, time management tips, or behind-the-scenes stories about balancing work and YouTube. People love relatable content, and showing your audience how you juggle it all makes you more relatable. Alright, I'm gonna give you an honest truth. You can't do everything, and that's okay. When you're working full-time and growing a YouTube channel, you need to set clear boundaries. Let your friends and family know that you don't have all weekends for partying and drinks. Some weekends are reserved for sacred creative time. If you have co-workers who love after-work happy hours, don't be afraid to say no sometimes. You may look antisocial, but you've got personal dreams to build too out of work hours. Also, it's important to manage your own expectations. Growth might be slower than someone who is doing YouTube full-time, and that's perfectly fine. Focus on progress, not perfection. Remember, you're building something sustainable, not chasing overnight success. Speaking of perfection, one of the biggest traps new creators fall into is obsessing over perfection. And when you're short on time, this mindset can be paralyzing. Instead of aiming for flawless videos, focus on delivering value. Your audience doesn't care if your lighting isn't perfect or your transitions aren't Hollywood level. What they care about is whether your content helps them, entertains them, or solves a problem they have. So keep it simple. A clear, concise video with good audio and useful information can outperform a visually stunning video that says nothing. Just remember, a video needs to have a point, needs to have value, and needs to be clear. I know videos like this aren't going to grow as fast as entertainment videos, but again, you do not want to compete with a full-time YouTuber. You want to go at your own progressive pace. Alright, for those of you who commute to work daily, congratulations, you have just found extra time to work on your channel. Seriously, use this time to brainstorm video ideas, outline scripts, or listen to podcasts about content creation. Apps like Notion are great for jotting down ideas on the go if you're taking public transport. If you're driving, consider using voice memos to record your thoughts, or maybe just play some thoughts and possibilities in your brain. Maximizing date time, like commuting, can make a huge difference in your productivity. And to be honest, most of my videos that took off, they came not from me sitting in front of my computer and working all night long. They actually came from my little brain when I was taking a shower. Okay, one of the most important mindset shifts is treating your YouTube channel like a side hustle instead of a casual hobby. When you think of YouTube as a hobby, it's easy to let it slide when things get busy. But when you treat it like a side hustle, you prioritize it differently. You set goals, create deadlines, and hold yourself accountable. Just like you wouldn't skip work without a good reason, am I right? So you need to approach your channel with that same level of commitment. This doesn't mean you need to turn it into a stress zone. It's about finding the balance between enjoying the process and staying disciplined. What you can do is you can write down your monthly goals, whether it's to upload 4 videos, hit a certain subscriber milestone, or learn a new editing technique. And then you need to work towards them with intention. By treating YouTube as a side hustle, you're also building the foundation for it to become something bigger someday. Whether it's a full-time career or a steady source of extra income, this mindset sets you up for long-term success. Finally, don't forget to celebrate your progress. When you're balancing a full-time job and YouTube, every milestone, no matter how small, is worth acknowledging. Just hit 100 subscribers, celebrate. Or publish your 10th video, treat yourself to something nice. These little wins keep you motivated and remind you why you started in the first place. So if I were starting YouTube while working full-time, this is exactly how I would do it. I mean, still doing it. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter, and with the right plan, mindset, and strategies, you can absolutely build a successful channel without quitting your day job. So if you're like me, doing content creation while working full-time, have a think about what you can do to come up with a plan that fits your schedule. I hope this video has been helpful. Good luck, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!